here. So I gotta leave it and get it if I can. There we go. There we go. Okay, plug you in. And that should do it. All right. A little bit higher here. All right. So, first off, I apologize for the messy room. Uh, in the middle of organizing and working on the lineup of bases. So, yeah, right now at the moment, I'm waiting for my glue gun to get hot so I can lock down these pickups. Not sure if anybody's ever experienced this, but like if you do change pickups, sometimes the um, the covers they like come off from the actual magnets and stuff, and that's like hella annoying. So I'm locking them down with some hot glue so they don't come off anymore and I don't have to worry about it. So if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, um, I have the two pickups I pulled off, and basically what goes on is, let me give you an example. So I have the pickups that I pulled off, which are these right here, and they happen to have a cover that's glued to the back. See that? See, it's glued to the back right there. It's right there. On these Seymour Duncan pickups, they don't have that glue, so the little piece, the little cover piece, can come off. See, it kind of has glue there, but not really that much. So on these Seymour Duncans that I'm putting into this base here, the Glarry, I'll show you whenever I lock it down, screw everything in. The cover kept coming off, and it was ticking me off. So I went and found a glue gun. Old lady had hidden away in the closet or whatever, and we're gonna go ahead and make this a permanent situation. Oh, this hot. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. Okay, you didn't see that, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and lock this in. $1 there. Put one on the other side. That's cool. Put one on here. That's good. One on the other side. Lock that in place. Spider web of hot glue. That's a thing. And that should be okay, but just to make sure, and I don't want to have to mess with all this crap again, let's do another one. Dollop on this side. And glove right there. Glove here. And glove there. And we are good. So, done with that. Yeah. That is locked in. It is dry and good. Okay, cool. So let's see what y'all talking about. Wow, 18 people in here. Okay, my bad for not paying attention to y'all. Josh, what's going on? Good of Winston just bought a Rumble 800. Cool, man. I actually like that cabinet. Um, I said in a prior video, guy at a show literally bought it off me right there, and he paid me like $850 for it, and I bought it for like $749 or so. So I was like, you obviously wanted more than I do. So I took that money and I went and bought this Aguilar tone hammer right here, along with another base. So that's what I did with it. But I did love the 800. I just wasn't really using all the features that come with it on a normal gig and stuff. Uh, Aldrin Bambilla was going down. Colin Jones, what's up? How you doing? Josh Taylor, no worries. Okay. Ron, Use my Rumble 800 at a gig today. Cool. How'd the gig go, Ron? Uh, is it worth 900? I think I may have caught it before they brought the price up because I think I paid 750 for it. it. That's hard to say. If you plan on using all the effects and all that good stuff that comes with the Rumble Stage 800, if you plan on using all that stuff, then yeah. If not, you might as well get a Rumble 500 or a Rumble 200, and then get like a Boss Bass workstation pedal. You'll save yourself like $300 or whatever. Or there is a Vox multi-effect pedal that's out, and it's like $80, and it has like a little pedal so you can like wave on and off the effects. Might be something you can look into or whatever. So I don't 900. I don't know. In my opinion, probably not. Um, just in case. Nice, you chopping it up in there. Okay. Sam, would you ever be willing to record a jam with the artist? Yeah, absolutely. Ron paid 650. That's a good deal. Joe, what's up? What's happening? I use it for acoustic gigs. Cool. And you can also like use the Bluetooth stuff on it and run tracks through it. I used to use it when I was DJing. Like I just literally plug my DJ equipment into the top of it, and then yeah, I can set it on top of another cabinet and just be pumping. It was a pretty good time. So I used it for a lot of stuff. But yeah. So I'm letting the glue dry on this, and I'm about to lock down these pickups in place. Already before I started this video, I went ahead and put in the Seymour Duncan pickups and stuff, and now I'm about to lock it in place with the pick guard and all that good stuff. Wrap that stuff up. I didn't want to show that on a video because I've done it before, so I felt like wasn't really worth it to do it again. So I went ahead and knocked it out real quick. And if you do want to know how or learn how to solder and all that good stuff, I do have a video on my channel, and I end up like installing a P pickup in a SX bass. It's from maybe like a year or two back, and then I ended up putting in two jazz pickups in this bass right here. That's an SX jazz bass. But that's all on the channel if y'all care to look back in time and you want to learn how to solder or how to modify your bass doing that. And just in case somebody wants to know, I was not taught how to do any of this stuff. This is pretty much me watching YouTube, not wanting to pay Guitar Center an exorbitant amount of money to do something that really I could do for way cheap. So I went and bought the soldering station, paid like $38 for it, and I've used it like, I can't even say how many times. Like I can't even put it into a number how many times I've used it. So it's more than paid for itself. And so it saved me hundreds of dollars just off the strength of, not having to go to Guitar Center or pay a luthier to get it done. I could just knock it out myself in a few minutes. And only problem I have right now is I'm out of solder, so I gotta hit up Amazon to get some more just to have, because the solder I picked up from Hobby Lobby was trash. So be ordering that, and then I'll be back in the lab working on a new project. I think one of my friends want to hop into the bass game, and they want to get suited and booted with something bully approved. I'm not quite sure when I became a bass aficionado, but yeah. So let me ask you this. We have 18 people in here right now. Where y'all from? Let's go ahead and put it in the comments. Tell me where y'all watching this from. I think the craziest place I've seen so far is Switzerland. I think that's about the no, Australia. They had somebody in Sydney. I forget his name. My man Paul Jones or John Paul or Paul John. I think it's John Paul. No, John Paul Jazz. He's a cat with the Trace Elliott that built his own cabinet. I can't remember. I think it's like John Paul. Anyway, he's from UK. He's a real cool dude. You want to holler at him or watch his videos. He actually took this little, like I had this Trace Elliott right here. He took that Trace Elliott and then built a tin cab that he uses with it. And he sits on top of it. It's a really well done video. I can't woodwork, so that's not my bag. No British pun intended. Austin Powers reference, don't worry about it. All right. Lock this in place. Almost good to go. Cool. Hopefully it lines up with the pick guard and I'll be able to pick this up and show you what it looks like. This is the second base I've, ooh yeah, come on baby. Money. Nice. So, do we see more dunking in that bad boy? And we rocking, baby. We rocking. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got everything's tucked in there. Real nice. Real nice. I need you to sit on in there now. Why you being contrary? Just do what I want you to do. There we go. All right, cool. While I'm here, let me go ahead and take your clothes off. I mean the sheet. The sheet, take the sheet off. This paper, take the paper off. Yeah. Is that two of them over here? Yeah, pants and pantyhose. What's going on here? Jesus. Jeez, Glarry. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So yeah, this is what she look like. I think she looks good. Of course, I gotta buff her down and all that good stuff, but yeah, get all the fingerprints and stuff off. But yeah, looks fire. And I'm back. So now that we can go into that, let me put all these screws in. First order of business, put these into the pick guard, and then I can proceed with testing it to make sure that the pickups are actually good to go. So let's see. All right, Garner Wilson. I care about the 800 watts and the fact that it's a combo. All the overdrive and stuff, not my thing. Okay, cool. You might do better just to get the 800 head and put it through another cab or an 8-ohm cab, like a big 8-ohm cab if that's the case. But it's only 800 watts if you stack it on top of something else. If not, it's just 500. Just to let you know. We can't see you doing. That's what I like to see. Okay. Give me 1 second. Greetings. What's going on, Jill? Tuscaloosa. What's going on, Russell? California, Josh. Texas. AE. Had the shots out. Shots out, baby. Pennsylvania. Cool. Southern Arizona. My brother. Okay. What's happening? New Haven. Ron, where's New Haven? Is that America? Is that like Maine or Albany or something? I don't know why I thought that's up north somewhere. Anyway, You got a nice looking collection there. Thank you, Russell. You from Oakland? No, but I am an Oakland Raiders fan through and through. I'm actually from Sour Lake, Texas, or Houston. Just say Houston, Texas. Hi man, how you doing today? I'm good, Ruben. What's happening? Didn't want it to get scratched. Beautiful color. It is cool. Uh, Dave, what's up? Love the channel. Thank you, Dave. That color's perfect. Yeah, man. It's gonna be fire once I get all these gold little tidbits on it. What's the next bass that you're aspiring to get? This is to EK2, the hands. I'm actually talking to a bass maker to get my own bass created. Remember how I told y'all about if I can get my own Bully edition, what it would be, what would I have on it? That's a possibility now. So y'all stay tuned for that. That's why I haven't bought my Music Man, because how he's talking about it, I can have everything I want as far as electronics. I have a company that I want to put in my bass. I usually rock with Adair. I love them. I love Adair. So I might go that way and then go like Seymour Duncan pickups, which I have to wait and see how it goes and stuff like that. So y'all wait. It's going to be coming though. Josh, I have a Glarry guitar, that same color. Cool. Corsica, Texas. What's going on? All right. Big fan of the channel, man. Can't stay to watch the whole stream, but keep it up. Thank you, Woo. Appreciate it. Amen on the Raiders fan. Cool. Yo, H-Town till I drop. Mike. Connecticut. Cool. Oh, okay. Okay. New Haven, Connecticut. All right. You made me get a Glarry J bass. I didn't make you do nothing. You got it on your own. I just told you about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So this bass actually is the third joint. This is the third Glarry bass I got. First one is here. Next one is there. And I did some customization stuff on that. So for the 31 of y'all here, I could actually show you that. So I did both of these basses today, or I'm doing both of these basses tonight. So real quick, I really didn't do anything as far as sonically. And everybody told me that they liked the natural color of the bass and they didn't want me to change anything like the pick guard. They wanted me to leave it all chrome. So I listened to you and I actually like the little addition I added to it. So let me go pick that up right fast. So, Glarry bass, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful color, I dig it, I'm a Sigma. I changed the pickup cover. Yeah. Everything else is still the same though, but I like it. I think it looks fire. So, chrome, white pickup cover, white pick guard. I think it's nice. And this is the stock pickups. I just took those off, like I showed you with the cover comes off. I just took those off, put the new cover on, locked it back down. And I was gonna put Black Beauties on this one, but I like it. It looked clean. So I'm gonna leave it like this. That's the first one I messed with earlier today. Then I'm doing this one. And if you watched last stream, you would have seen, where'd you go? This one. Last stream was this bass. So again, I listened to y'all. I asked the question, y'all answered. So this is the Glarry Jazz bass with black hardware, black strings, same pickups, the stock pickups for now, and then black knobs, chrome, black screws, black bridge, black butt backplate. So that's a nice little ditty. And I was debating whether or not I was gonna swap this or get this painted black to go with the whole thing, but I kind of like how it pops there. And I can't take this off and leave it there because there's like cavities and stuff visible, and I want it clean. So I think I might just leave this white because I kind of like how it looks. So yeah, that's a thing. And that was the last live stream I did. So yeah, but let's go ahead and hop into this one. doggone thing is ticking me off. All right. So, first order of business is throw some screws in this bad boy, test out the sound, throw a screw or two in it just so it doesn't move or the plate doesn't come off right fast. And I will check and see if the pickups are online. Ooh, that's gonna look good. Oh man, that's gonna look great. So I'm just throwing in 2 screws just to make sure the pick guard doesn't come off. Man, that's gonna look dope. I'm excited. And let's do this thing. Cable. All right. Put you down here. Nice and balanced. Okay. Fire in the hole. All right. I hear something. Volume up. So all I did was take a metal piece and I touched the pole piece. Fire in the hole. We good. So yeah, that's off. So I can go ahead and put these screws down. What is that? Oh. And I will put the camera down so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. Y'all can just see what I'm doing down here. So let's go ahead and get with it, as it were. So I wanted to put this on here, but it doesn't really fit too well. Doesn't really fit too well over the pick guard with the strings. So this is probably a no. And I opted to not go with the gold bridge this time. Didn't feel like taking all that stuff off and doing all that. But this looks dope. So figure I'd do something like this go around. I've done something like this on a different bass, and that one came out pretty good. So I think I'm gonna rock with it on this one. Gotta figure out the placement. It's looking pretty good though. That might be the last thing I do because I'm gonna have to drill like some pilot holes, make sure everything's lined up and it's all good. And then this is gonna be the problem area because I don't want it to be hanging off or be way back here and then it's just like a piece just out flaring. So but that actually don't look too bad either. So we'll see how it goes. I might just leave it back here. I might leave it back here. We'll see how it goes though. That'll be one of the last pieces to go on. So let's go ahead and run these screws in here and I'll be talking to y'all time to time. See what's going on with it. So yeah. So I do have to apologize. I am a bass player and I have really big hands. So you can't see something. It's not you. It's definitely me. It's just a little slower than that. Back it out, screw it down. Back it out, screw it down. And just to let all y'all know, all these, back around, push it down. All these pieces that I'm putting on, I got off of Amazon. And I think they all cost me all together around 35 to 40. Come on now, quit being like that. Around 35 to like 42 bucks. Some had shipping and stuff like that. But That's about what it costs to get all the stuff to the house. My wife's calling. So yes, indeed. So screws are locked in. One more. All right here. Throw that in there. First piece down. Next piece. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flip you over and take that off. And let's go ahead and tackle this piece right here. And right. Guess I can put something there. Yeah. So yes indeed. So, did I measure for these plates? No, I did not. But I bought a black version of it and it went right on. So I'm hoping I get lucky again. If not, I'll just drill some holes and then do what I gotta do. But I'm hoping it fits. So I don't have to really worry about all the messed stuff. Do this. And I'm actually doing this and you watching it. So anybody can do this to any base. Just takes a little time, a small bit of homework, and the willingness to mess up, because that's always a possibility. Yeah. So I paid $75 for this, so I don't particularly care. But on a boutique base or something, it may be a little bit more serious. So I might be a little bit, hey, your boy lucked out again. We out here, baby. Happening to luck out again. Just don't know how I can get so lucky. See these screws. And they the same size screws. Cool. So, direct swap. This goes into the trash bin for maybe one day I make a base and I have all these spare parts, and then, you know, it's less time I gotta deal with buying stuff from StewMac or All Parts, or Amazon as it were. So yeah. Wild thing is, I have no reason to even make a base when I can buy a base like this and just customize it. Only problem is Glarry has yet to start making 5-string bases. They actually got a Telecaster that I'm interested in checking out, and I don't play lead, but I always liked the Telecaster. I always thought it was cool. But don't worry, I am not crossing over to the dark side. I'm a bass player. That is my lane. I just like dabbling in other stuff every once in a while. But yeah, I am not crossing over to the dark side. I don't have the hair for it. Down. Tight. All right, cool. So that was quick. So screws done. I guess I can go ahead and push these bad boys on there and give a little look. See, oh man, I got the little screw terminal things. Crap. I'll do y'all last. All right, you over there. How does it look though? Does it look fire? It does look fire. Ooh. 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 Okay. Do I have the... This is gold. That is gold. This gold over here. Okay, you go over here too. Don't need you no more. Don't need you anymore. You're down. You're my drink. So yes. All right. So let's see what y'all talking about here. You should someday get a wall base. That was a sweet. From Australia tuning in. What's going on, Punch Toy? I dig it. Australia, boom. Cool. San Diego, I can dig that. Clean, sweet. Those pickups are sweet. Appreciate it. And those aren't actually white pickups. It's just a pickup cover. So it's the stock pickups that came with the base. I just changed the cover over the top, and they were like $2 on Amazon. So if y'all want to do that, that's quick, fast, and it makes it look cool. Yeah, if y'all here and y'all haven't hit the like button, please do. It actually helps the channel so I can keep on making stuff like this for y'all. I love the black strings. Dig it, dig it, dig it. Man, I'm behind. La, 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 la. Oh man, look. If the pickup cover did fit, it doesn't, because the pole pieces are bigger on the Seymour Duncan quarter pounders. It don't fit like true. I'd have to like drill the holes out a little bit for it to sit in there. If it did fit flush like that, I definitely would throw it on this base. But maybe doing that later on. Who knows? I'll change my mind so often it don't even make sense. So, possibly. Let's see. Just ignores his wife. I did. More for a business to attend to. Yeah. What is up? She's probably asking about groceries. Just bring something home, dude. I don't care. Some bread and butter. I'm cool with that. Started dabbling in guitar too. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Got a court bass. Cool. Y'all having a conversation with each other. I can dig that too. All right. All right. Man, I am behind. Y'all out here doing it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm loving these tutorials, man. Please keep them coming. The problem with me doing, this is for James Bo Jones. The problem with me doing tutorials is I've reached a point where it's really just my opinion. I don't really have a right or a wrong, like a right way of doing stuff. It's just how I do it. And I don't want to be responsible for teaching y'all bad techniques. So I think I might have to change the name of it or start a new little series where I do like a series of licks that you can use in playing bass lines. I might do that because me continuing trying to do bass lessons and that type of stuff, I was like, I'm not that talented, so I don't want to lead you astray. You dig what I'm saying? I kind of have some little bit of responsibility while I'm doing this stuff. And I don't know, that's just my opinion now. So, yeah. Anyway, let me get back into this. Let's see. I need a small screwdriver. I do not have one at the moment. What happened to my... Will this work? I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Time out. Success. All right. Back in business. You go out. You come in. Let's see. If you drill out the Glarry, throw some mud buckers in there. I'm trying to give me a bait collection like yours. It wasn't on purpose. I'm just a I'm just a victim of my circumstance. I didn't plan on having all this stuff happening here. It just happened. I don't know. You sharing your knowledge, and I appreciate it. I would love to play that Stingray more often. I do it whenever I do my like gigs, my side gigs and stuff, where I got to do a lot of slap funk stuff. That's when I usually pull it off. But we'll see. I probably should though. Digging what you're doing, Alan. Keep up the fun factor, by the way. I'm rocking a few Squires myself. 70s mod, contemporary, double humbucker, and a vintage modified Jag with bass boost. Okay. It's even cool that you're creating a community here. Yeah, I never expected this to happen. Never expected at least 34 people right now to be in here and stuff like that. 34 people, if you haven't hit the like button, please do that for me. It's for YouTube analytics so they could actually push my video out like I'm popular, if I am popular, which I don't think I am. But yeah, so let me focus in on what I was supposed to do so this video doesn't last 3 hours. So let me just bring y'all down here so you can actually watch this happening. And again, apologize for all that situation there. I really should have planned this out, though. What's happening? Oh, come on now. All right. Now, one problem I ran into when I was putting in the other machine heads on this jazz bass, the like 2 of the screws lined up and then the other 2 didn't, so I had to go in like an angle form. And I'm assuming that's what I'm gonna have to do for this one too, because that's my luck usually. So nothing's ever really a one-to-one replacement, but we will see. Fingers crossed that I don't have to, mess up everything to get this done. And if not, I'm gonna drill it out and we're gonna force it to work. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it. That'll work. Yes, indeed. Again, let me thank everybody that's actually tuning in, watching this stuff happen. I never expected anybody to ever care about, bass, because nobody cares for bass. Everybody makes fun of bass players. But I'm thankful for each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all. I say it all the time because I really want you to know it. I really mean it. I appreciate y'all. Sad part is I have like 10 videos of me doing drum covers. That's a rolling kid over there. And I haven't released them because I'm like, I don't know if I should just make a drum channel where I do covers or just release it on here because I don't want to upset all y'all that actually come here to watch bass stuff or learn bass stuff. So just kind of don't ever post it. Just make it, do it, maybe put it on Instagram, and then whatever. So yeah, boom, boom, quick, fast. Now, little trick to get these little ferrules out. I found that a adapter would actually work pretty good to get those out. So let me grab one of those and a beater. So yeah, let's what I mean, the adapter is literally this, and it fits right in there. So hi-hat, boom, there you go. Quick, fast. And I get to lock that down for another project. Add it to the other stuff I got going. And next step is installing the replacements in here. So let's get on into that. Put you over here. Those are chilling. Where's my little... This is from a Sire case. This is the inside of a Sire case. And I was like, you know what? This would be a really good, yeah. Yeah, it will. So that's what I'm using it for. Push them on in there. Oh, that works. Hope all of them go in there like this. All right. All right. Well, let's go then. I thought it was going to be a whole big to-do. Let's go here. And then, all right, feel okay. Just so I don't aggravate myself later, I'm just kind of working it around. These are the same type, open gear type of things. So, look pretty good. What was that? And same situation. All right, that's not a bad thing. Just make it work. So, like I said, on the last replacement, when I did black heads in it, 2 of them lined up, and then the other 2 kinda lined up. So I'm just I'm gonna half snug one, I'm gonna half snug the other, and then put the other ones in, and see if I can finagle them, finesse them in there. I'm gonna run that gambit with all of them that same way. Half snug. See if I can lock them in. Whisper sweet nothings. Sure wish you'd get on in there. There we go. And for your boy Bully though. Okay. Get in there for your boy. Alright, cool. Now, you may be thinking, Bully, why don't you just drill a new hole? Because I'm lazy. This is it's not wanting me to win. I want to win. So, I'm going to do the right thing and force it on to the neck there and call it good. As long as it stays in tune and it doesn't break, good to go. Best news is, if something does mess up, I have a fretless neck sitting over there. So we can give it a good old round 2. Yeah, so that's the first one. Locked down, good to go. And repeat the process 4 times, or 3 more times. I'm not sure I want to belabor y'all with all that stuff. Um, Let me go ahead and ask for the 33 people that are still watching. Y'all want to go ahead? You want me to stay on here, finish the whole thing, and then like play it or whatever? Y'all want me to do a separate video where I actually like play the bass? I say what I did to it, play the bass, and stuff like that. Because I plan on doing a comparison video between what it used to sound like using that bass and what it sounds like now with the Seymour Duncan in it. So y'all tell me. Stay. Keep going. Okay. Okay. Keep going. All right. Cool. What's up? Let's do it. All right. I will be playing music in here, but YouTube doesn't like music. So that's wrong. That is the wrong size right there. That was almost some big problems. You go over here. Yeah, YouTube doesn't usually like, you know, copyright. I get in trouble. So that's why it's all extra quiet in here right now. Jeez. The curse of having large hands. Can't do anything dainty. Can't bring myself to drink tea for this reason. I'm not saying drinking tea is dainty, it's just I have 4XL hands. Man. Come on through here. Indeed. Pardon me if I'm being rough. I just don't want any problems later. That's out of the way. Oh, that's different. All right. We out here, boys. We out here. Okay, you line up better. Let's go over here. I'll deal with you last. Anyway, so let's see what y'all talking about out here. Glarry is a good base to mine, true. Why are you building a base for? Kind of felt like it. Let's see. Ryan, it's a cheap base. bit for learning and fixing up to be better. Yeah, YouTube said fun detective fire will. uh, have to run. Sorry, Revelation. I'm gonna actually post a video later that I'm actually like playing it and stuff, comparing the two bases or whatever. So you actually get to hear it, and I'll do some groove stuff with it, or maybe like a battle. Oh man, that's an idea. Who might do that? Hmm. Right. Time. Y'all hilarious, man. Uh, some of the stuff I can't say back because my mom's watching. So excuse me. My mom may be watching. She's always watching. Anytime I went to do bad, she catches me, and I get a phone call later. Just in case y'all wonder what Bully's upbringing was like, she gets upset at me anytime I say the word funk because it's too close to the other word. So I make it a habit, or I make it a point to say, "Oh man, I'm just funking with you," just to make, just to like upset her. That's what I do because I'm a good son. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, but constantly funking around. What I'm saying is I like the funk with it. I'm gonna get a phone call tonight. mm. So after I finish doing this, the only thing I think I'm gonna have left is the strap locks to install, and find a Allen key so that I could put on the knobs because I didn't know I needed one. So I gotta go locate one of those bad boys, and then get a spot for the bell cover to go on, or I might just leave it off. Nah, I gotta finish it, man. It's gotta look nice. So, tap out a spot for the bell cover, make sure that's straight, and then drill that bad boy on home. Then I'll be golden with this one, and I'll be gigging with it. I might play this at church, or play this at Cypher Thursday, or Wednesday. I might play Wednesday. Hmm. Oh, let me know if y'all actually want to see the new church that I play at. It's a whole different type of service. It's not like the traditional. Uh, it's not like the other church I played for. Like the whole format is completely different. It's a church called Life Church. If y'all want to check them out on, I think you can check them out on Instagram. You can check them out on YouTube. Just life.church. And they actually just dropped the CD of all their worship songs and stuff that's out now on all platforms, Spotify, iTunes. And I think it's Life Church Worship. It's LIFE dot CHURCH. And I think it's in Spotify like that. Life.church. It's pretty cool, man. Completely different format. I get the opportunity to play more services, which I'm always for playing bass more. You know, go to church, play like 2 choir songs, maybe a guest soloist, and then like offering, and then like a benediction song, and then you done. And I'm like, man, I got so much more funk in my system. This church, I get to play on a Sunday. I just did 4 services, so I got to play 20 songs. Of course, it was the same 5 songs, but I got to play 20 songs, and that counts for me. So I was excited. It's a lot of opportunity. And it's a lot of fun. Like, it's fun. I like the people I play with. Dope people. I think they may be more attractive than to actually play a lot. The people I'm playing with, they make me get better because it's not a whole bunch about me being flashy. It's about being precise and being very coordinated in the music. So there we go. Sexy. Oh yeah. Oh yes. So yeah. Here we go. I think the next piece is the end pins. Sit you down here. So with this, all this stuff you can get on Amazon. Like I said, I think I paid probably at $38 for all these things. Like, and I got stuff that I didn't really particularly need. Like I think I paid like $8 for these or $9 for those. I got a whole pack of like chrome, black, and gold screws, like pick guard screws or whatever. I got those for like $5, and these were $6. Both of them, they came as a set, and these came from China. These knobs were $3. Knobs were $3 there, and let's see, backplate I think was like $4 or so. I stole this pickup from a different base, and I still forgot to get a retainer. So that's something I still need to get that I forgot. It just slipped my mind. But yeah, um, before I actually put strings on it, I need to go ahead and oil the fretboard, and I think I have some guitar fretboard like cleaner. Is this dirty? It is dirty. Yeah. So I have some cleaner that I'm gonna use to strip it down, and then I'll use, I think that's Dunlop fret treater or fingerboard treater. So I'm gonna use that before I put the strings and stuff on. And I guess I'll show you all that good stuff so y'all can do it too. So should probably use the drill, but I'm lazy. Here for you on. Whatever. I don't know. Come on, you. Excuse me. Now, I went with the elliptical because the straps that I have for this bass, I think it's a little bit worn in, so I don't want it to slip out or mess up with the circular strap lock. So that's why I did that on this go around. Just trying to help. we'll get this done so y'all can hear it, and I can go eat. Yes, indeed. Locked on in now. Nice. Cool. So that's taken care of. I still need this. Still need to put on the knobs. I think this is the right size. Nope. Where are my allergies? Time out. Need that. Also need a set of drill. Yep. And little drilly thingies. Okay. Jesus, this is not what I thought it was gonna be. Hot dang, first go around. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Like you on down in there. Get on in there. I like it. I like it. Get in there. Okay, so if y'all don't know what I was doing, I had to go and find a little bitty Allen head or hex head situation. So I went into my little treasure trove of things so I could drop it on there right fast. Yeah. Okay. Next situation. Not putting this on because it didn't fit on the pickup. It doesn't give full coverage, and I don't think I'm gonna have any space between the pickups to even rock this. So I'll leave this off, or maybe put it on that guitar, the red one over there. I might throw it on her, or whatever, but we'll see. And then, yeah. So this beauty, yeah. So got to get the placement down. It's got to be even, and it's got to be even, and it's got to look good. So I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this. Does that look right? That's cool. All right, let's see. Let me just do that. That'll work. Where'd you go? That's one. That's two. Now, you may be asking, bro, you about to put a hole in your new bass. Why? Why are you finna mess up this perfectly beautiful bass? And the answer is, I have no idea. I don't know. But All in the name of science. No? Okay. Yep, I like it. She's factory. Yep, completely factory. And it's lined up pretty good too. Good job, Bull. And it didn't break my yeah. Hey, look at your boy, young luthier out here. Ha ha. Ha ha. I probably shouldn't do that considering I haven't put on my strings. Yeah. Or clean my fretboard. Y'all was about to let me mess up everything, cuz. What is this? So I got this guitar polish kit some year ago. And evidently this is Oh, that's for the pretty stuff. That's not for the neck. So, time to show you a trick. So let's get on that right now. Let's take a trick. Am I sure I want to stop streaming? No, I'm not stopping streaming. Let's get it. So, Fantastic Voyage time. So I'm going to take a wife around. Oh, she's not around. I can't trust. I ain't gonna trust it. Oh, I want to live. Let me go get her. All right. Let's do that. That's safer. These are throwaway stuff. That was almost the end of your boy Bully the Kid. Yeah, so this is me, and I'm not sure how people feel about it. Whenever I treat my neck, I generally clean it with just water, and I scrub all the frets and all that good stuff. And then I put olive oil on the rosewood fingerboard. Just puts oil in the fingerboard, makes it look nicer, and I like it, so that's what I do. So may not be the right thing to do, but that's what I do. That's what I was taught. That's what I was told. So that's what I do. Not sure if y'all do it, but yeah. Let's see. Dang, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Let's see. Y'all telling me? Oh, I should have paid attention, cuz. So y'all are probably watching this like, Bully, you an idiot. I was about to put the ash cover thing on. Don't have no strings on the doggone thing, so I was gonna have to take it back off, clean the joint, put strings on it, and I'm just not seeing the comments. Y'all was like, no, bruh, don't do that. Maybe you should string it up so you can. That's true. I probably should have did that too. Now that I think about it. Yeah. And I have the ashtray cover that cover the holes. Worst case scenario, I throw some pick guard screws in it, and it adds character. So, let's see. You might have to change it if you do it. Bully the luthier. Should I hide my phone mute? That's a pretty good idea. I use the ashtray to hide my phone mute. Okay. Uh, Lemon Old English. Mm, I don't think I have any. But that would, I think it does the same thing. So let's see. Mm, I like the lemon oil. Smells great. Linseed oil, I heard that one too. Figure you were gonna take it back off and put the strings on. I thought you knew what you were doing. I do not know what I'm doing, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional. Mm-mm. Y'all learning with me. I see it. I'm like, it'd be dope if I did that to my bass. I'm gonna do that to my bass. And here we are. Uh, Completely brand new on the internet. Yep. So. Yep. So, all I'm doing here is taking all the dirt and grime, pretty much. I'm literally, this is the Dunlop guitar kit thing for the polish and all that stuff. Move that, done with that. I'm literally just scrubbing it. That's about it. The initial scrub, just to get all the initial dirt and dust and all that crap off of it. It is there. It definitely is there. Stuff like that. Jesus Christ. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Y'all see that brownness in there? Crap. So all that stuff will come off on the strings, come off on my fingers. It's just not a good time. But for 75 bucks, I'll take that. That's cool. Because it don't take anything to freaking wipe off. Crazy thing is, whenever I actually got this bass in, like I've had at least 15 people come to me and say, hey, because you got this bass and you did the demo and all that stuff, I went ahead and bought one. I was like, so dang, Glarry literally can attribute, in theory, 15 basses directly because of my video. And that idea is crazy. Friend was like, yeah, man, you're a bass influencer. I was like, boy, if you don't shut up, I don't even have a big butt like that. Those are the Instagram account. I understand what that means. I'm just going back through, drying it, so I can put on this olive oil on a drier surface, and it can work itself back into the divots of this rosewood or composite wood, whatever it is, assuming it's rosewood. So and I want y'all to actually notice that my towel isn't catching any edges. So if y'all were wondering about fret sharpness or fret ends, y'all are literally seeing it in action. I'm just going across the top of it and it's not catching anywhere. So sharp edges, it's not a thing with this bass, at least the last 3 basses I got. So they doing something right. They actually sound really good, to be really honest with you. Like, they sound way more expensive than they are by far. And just to take it to the next level so I could take it to the studio and actually record with it, I just wanted a little bit extra tonality in it. Was it necessary? No, not at all. But I never leave well enough alone. So it's a thing I'm dealing with day to day. What am I doing now? I'm just pretty much lining up the pickups to be flat. So whenever I put on strings, they are relatively the same height from the strings. Again, OCD thing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and olive oil this bad boy. And you can watch the transformation real time. Spread it out so it's not crazy when I wipe it on. Usually go on pretty heavy and then I wipe off the excess after it sits there for a little bit. I know a few people that do this maybe like 2 times, like they do it at night and then let it sit there, like let it sink into the wood. Look at that, man. I'm gonna pick it up in a second. Hold on. Oh, man. My base smells like prayers now. God forgive me. All right, so check it out. You got ashy wood, you dig it, and then we got blessed wood. Come on, somebody, push on through here. Okay, okay, you dig what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying out here? Okay, see it? See what I'm saying? God is moving. Rub it. You're scrubbing the funk right off it. That's true. Are you putting Seymour Dunkers in this one? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 All right. A nickel for the pickup height. Eh. Do you treat ebony boards the same way? You can. I assume any porous would have the same reaction. But I've never owned a bass with an ebony fretboard. They've all pretty much been. I think the only other different wood bass I've owned is a mahogany, and that was an SR six SR 506. It was a 6 string mahogany with Bartolinis and stuff. To this day, I don't know why I got rid of that bass, but I do not know. I really should have it because it was a really sweet bass. I remember why. So I was doing a whole bunch of project basses, and Sire had just came out with the V7, and I was like, "Ooh, I want that bass. Let me trade in this one to get that one." So that's what I did. That's why I don't have it. Yep. And because I have my M2s now, I don't even have a reason to go and get it. Everything tonally I could have had. I got in my M2s now. Yeah, hold on. I just saved y'all from a whirlwind that is my son. I heard him coming in hot. Besides, if YouTube sees any baby in my video, they are gonna put my stuff on bricks. So I'm not playing that game at all. So yeah. So letting it sit for a little bit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dry off the excess. Go over it a few times just to get it out of all the pores. And then we'll take a look at what it actually looks like before it dries overnight and stuff like that. first one over. Let's go over it again. Different dryer side. And this is a process I do with all my rosewood fingerboard bases. My maples, not so much. Most of them have a lacquer finish on them, so I just go over those with like a dry cloth just to get the gunk and stuff out of the fret ends. But all my rosewoods, when I first have them, or the moment I change the strings for the first time, I go ahead and do it. Like I haven't done it to the blue base over there yet, so they're still pretty ashy. But that's coming for that one. And this is what it looks like after you throw a little oil and love on it. You know what I'm saying? Looks pretty good. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So let me go ahead and grab these black beauties right fast that I gutted off another base, and that's gonna look right nice. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Black beauties on that thing. And thank y'all to the 38 that are still watching, waiting for me to play this thing. Good thing about these are they're about, I think they're about 3 weeks old or 2 weeks old, so they're fairly worn in. It's still bright because I haven't really been playing with them, like talking about. But as far as stretch and give and all that stuff, they right where they're supposed to be. That's a good thing. Put them over the top. And yeah, of course it's not in tone, but it's cool enough for now. Just in case y'all don't know how to string a bass up. Through the bridge. Pull it across the bridge piece, bring it to the tuner. I go inside. Let's actually time you over here so you can actually see it straight up. I go inside, then I wrap it around, pull it tight. Bend like that, you. Good to go. Okay. Last one. Again, same situation. Go through the bridge piece or through the body if you have a bass that does that makes that allowance, into the tuning head around one time. You'll have to cut it to size, but these were already cut for a like shaped bass, so I didn't have to cut it or anything like that. Throw it in your retainer. And I will have to do a minor adjustment because these heights are all over the map. So, and I haven't set this up either. So that's going to be a thing that's going to happen. Is this right? Oh, this is right. All right. So I guess I can go ahead and do that for 2, so y'all could at least see that much. So loosen this up. Well, let me go ahead and do the whole thing the correct way. So here we go. Here we go. All right. So I did a video how I do setups and all that stuff. So this is what I do when I do my setup. It's real quick. Probably not the right way, not really professional like talking about, but gets me where I need to be. So basically, if you would turn on thingy, thank you. Not a violin, not a ukulele, not a guitar, bass. So I'm tuning. So basically, I set it up to tune. And then from there, I do a small test. Come on, man. This tuner sucks. Or it could be operator error. Who knows? You gonna get right or no? All right, cool. So this is the test I do. Now that it's all tuned up, you can see that the action is visibly high as heck off the fretboard. Like it's extremely high. Um, so the first thing I do is I take my hand along the body and I press wherever the body meets the fingerboard here. And I'm looking around the first dot here to the second dot, and I'm checking for space. If you have enough space for a piece of paper or a credit card, that's good. This is about, the space is big enough to put basically a dime in there. So that means the neck itself is like this. Because I'm actually taking it away by pressing this down, that all that's left is, I'm fretting this note here, all that's left is whether it bends up like this or it bends up down like that. So for this particular situation, it's bent like this. So I have to straighten the neck this way. So I'll have to tighten it down so that the neck aligns itself under tension. That's the first thing. Next, after that, then it comes to feel. So basically that's just raising and lowering the bridge pieces for your personal preference. So I play with my action fairly low. So we're gonna see how fast or how slow this whole situation goes for your boy out here. And I don't have the Allen key available. I don't think, but I have a host of them laying in wait. And let's go check that out. Time out. Yep. All right. The Allen key, the appropriate Allen keys are gathered. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Boom. And I'm gonna go tuning. Just giving it a good once around. See where it is. Again, this isn't full tension, so it's gonna get a little bit tighter. But what you want to do is you want to tune back up to true, and then start the whole process again. You'll know if you did it too much or if you did it too little. And most people have their truss rod up here, like me. Some, like the Music Man, has their truss rod here, which is nice because you can spread them apart and then tighten it or loosen it on the fly like that. That's nice. Sires are like that, except the M2. It's nice for like getting it right on the fly. What are you doing? Are you over the top? You better not be over the top. That's gonna take me out. Okay. All right. So, okay, good. So now I go back and I try the exact same thing. And I'm looking for the space between. It's a little bit closer. So I have to loosen it up again and give it one more go. It's probably about two, maybe. It's actually maybe one, maybe one. Let's give this down here some love, and it might be right now, but these are too high. I know that for sure. So I'm basically lowering the bridge pieces as the neck kind of contours, and it'll lower the string down to the fretboard. What's really important is you want to make sure when you're doing these turns, that your pieces are aligned, or they will give you buzz. When I say pieces are aligned, the little Allen key screws, you want to make sure that the whole bridge piece, the Allen key screws are in, make sure they're flat across. That was the thing that I didn't know when I first started playing. So mine were all types of lopsided, and I was like, well, I'm buzzing out everywhere and I don't get it. Old school came through and he flattened all my stuff out and it was A1. I was like, I'm stupid out here. So it's that. And I'm setting a general baseline. I'm just lowering everything down on general principle because I like playing low. And then I'll go back, fill it, and then we'll go back, retune it, and then make the adjustments. Yeah. Uh, yeah, okay. Where is this at? Oh, the battery's about to go away. String not in the My bad. Sorry. I really should have it on like a noise thing for when like y'all are saying stuff. So being bling, I'm like, oh, what's happening? Bully, you stupid. Quit, get off the internet. I'm I'm sorry. I'm not perfect. Uh what are y'all talking about? Playing a relic bass is like buying pre-ripped jeans. I can see how that would make everybody upset. Hmm. I never thought about like relicing a bass. Nah, that's too pretty. I can't do that one. What if I relic my Raider bass? Huh. Hmm. And by relic, I really mean just beat the hell out of it. That's because I don't know how to relic anything. I just beat it to death with things. Oh, that might be the ticket there. Let's find out. Uh oh. Fret level. Okay. Let's hear this thing. Y'all ready? See if y'all ready for this. Let's see. Immediately slap it. Slap. Whiplash immediately. Y'all ready for this? Slap it. Slap it now. Slap it. Yes. All right. Let's I just want to say that's the bass. This is completely flat, and the volume is on one. So Tone is all the way up. Okay. And the rattling sound is the other ashtray that I have here. So. Ah, I see. Uh, Tone off. Yeah, boy. Yep. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna take this back out and then put the 410s back in there because I think it's a fuller sound. Yeah. So, Seymour Duncan pickup, $75 bass, which I think. Let's see. Slapping like Davey. I don't know how Davey slaps like that. He be doing some stuff like this and his finger be flat on the. I'm good. Let's see. Okay, let's hear it immediately. Let's hear it immediately. No sooner. I think it sounds freaking sweet too, man. The amp is a tone hammer, and then the bass cabinet is a boom bass cabinet. It's a 1015. The 15 is inside and it fires down. There's a port on the front, and there's also ports on either side of the bass. So when you put it on the stage, everybody on the stage hears your bass. It's dope. I've had it for about 3-4 years now. Only thing I swapped out is a tweeter because I went way too hi-fi on the slap situation. Replaced that. I hit up Drew with the company. He sent me over another one. Been rocking since, man. I love it. I love it. And the only reason why I don't have another one or have the 1215 is because this one's kicking butt and been kicking butt for a long time. So I got no reason to buy another one. That's what they told me. This will be the last cabinet you buy. And I haven't bought another one. Like I bought combo amps or whatever, but I didn't even need to buy the combo amp. I just wanted to. I might go and get like a Fender 500 somewhere, like used, throw that bad boy on there, and then just record with the tone hammer whenever I want to. But like a Fender 500 through that cabinet, stomp. Like it stomps people out. It's crazy. So yeah. And that Trace Elliott right there through that cabinet. It holds its own because this is a 4-ohm cabinet. Trace Elliott puts out 200 at 4 ohms, and it fits in your back pocket. So I like that whole little setup as far as the compact situation goes. Let's see. Yeah. Good stuff. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for the donation. Chris Dolan, thank you so much. Have a good night. Good call. Seymour Duncan sounds great in that one. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've experimented with Seymour Duncan across the spectrum of all these bases in some point, and really, this red one right here is what really set everything off because I got a deal on a PJ configuration. I think I picked it up for like $89 new, like they were going out of business or something. And I picked that up through that in that base. Mm, it's a nasty monster, is what it is. I don't mess with it much, but yeah, that was the first Goldie. She nasty. So yeah, dope, cool. I have a Fender Rumble 25, pretty good. Bass collection, please. Okay, see, I want to. So you asking to see all the bases, or you asking like, what are you asking? This is for Jobs Pegro to see all the bases. Okay. Well, I mean, we already live. Might as well do it now, right, sir? Let's do it. So let's see. All right, cool. So in here, this is the bass that I'm going to be sending away. This is my Rebel bass. I haven't actually closed it up, so let me show you that one. This bass is actually going to be a lucky fan is going to get this one. I think I did seal it up. No, I didn't. Other side. And it's going in a Glarry box because I had that extra. What is happening with all this stuff? Normal. What is this? What is all this? Okay, cool. So this is the giveaway bass. And it's going to come with a cord and Allen keys. But that is the giveaway bass. This is a Bully the Kid custom. I did all the work on it. And it started out as a Rogue bass before I added the preamp in it and did all the cosmetic stuff to it. So this is the giveaway bass, first and foremost. Close that back up. I still got to record a video with that to make sure y'all know what that actually sounds like before I give it away. And this is my wife's acoustic. It's a Luna acoustic. This is my SX Strat Off-White. The first guitar I've ever bought. This is a Luna bass. I bought this when my wife bought her acoustic. This is a Tattoo. I have it strung A to C rather than E to G. Actually, it's pretty dope. I actually stole the Seymour Duncans out of this one and put it in that one. And the pickups that were in that one, I put in this one, and it actually sounds real good, like on a jazz tip. It's nice. Let's see. SX guitars are cheap, but they do sound good, so they do the job. Next is my Marcus Miller P7, and next is my Marcus Miller P7. I did some custom stuff on it, so like the bass itself is, hold on, I think my baby is here. Hold on. Yes, sir.
Good night.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Good night.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Well, I'm glad I stopped playing when I did. Hopefully YouTube don't hit me with any access because it hurt my baby voice. Anyway, so P7. The pick guard is still the Perloid pick guard or whatever. Only thing I did was I took the same wrap type thing that I did to that bass. I did to the headstock, and I also did to the pick guard. Cool thing about this bass is, aside from the blood red strings, is in the light, if I'm playing outside, it's solar powered. So whenever you get back inside, the pick guard and the headstock shine blue. I thought that was dope. So I did that to it. That was my man Tuck's idea. He came up with that one. This is my Raider bass. This started out as a Squire Ja- uh, Jaguar double humbucker, whatever, and it's been changed a lot. Like this is the first bass I ever like cut up and mess with for real, for real. So, um, electronics. It went from Aguilar electronics with the Aguilar pickup to the Aguilar pickup and then the Odd and then something happened with the Odd or something. I was pretty rough with this bass, and I took it from an active bass all the way back to a passive bass. And this bass was striped by my son. So yeah, rather than get upset, I was like, you know what? I'll keep it there. That's cool. So yeah, that's a thing. Um, I have this SX bass, which is my PJ bass here. This is the first gold one. This is my first punk bass with the strap locks on it, and then the gold hardware, gold retainer, stuff like that. It has an Audaire preamp in it or whatever. Pretty monstrous. Then I have this is the vintage V7 here. Marcus Miller as well. This is my goth girl, Elvira. Epiphone Thunderbird goth with Black Beauty strings. This is a Stingray or the Sterling by Music Man Sub 5. Pretty dope. This is the first bass I've ever owned. This is an Ibanez Roadstar 2 bass. This bass was made in 1982. And I was made in 1985, born in 86. So there's that. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for thinking the God bass is dope. This is another SX bass with the noiseless pickups and a passive circuit on it. Ash on maple. Has a pretty good, nice little see-through wood grain situation happening there. This is the Glarry bass. Showed you that one already. This is a 6-string SX bass. This is another one of those one-off bully creations with the Rhino line pick guard, Audaire preamp again, single bridge pieces, and black hardware. Yeah, so it's another one-off. This is yet another SX bass. Same type of vibe. White strings on this go-round. Audaire preamp. Just keeping the chrome thing popping off. Was thinking about changing everything to black, but I like it chrome, so I'm gonna leave it. This is the M2, the second generation M2. Pink strings on there. This is Ibanez 105. Nothing really special, just standard. And this is my Glarry here. Only one I don't have in here right now is my second M2, which is in the living room right now. And it is a first generation. I think it's mahogany over maple neck. That's all my bass collection. Well, and then this girl I just finished. Well, pretty much. This girl I just finished. Yeah. So that's all of them, man. My phone is about to die. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this in the next 2 minutes or so, and then I'll check y'all when I do the bass comparison video. I'm gonna do a video where I'm playing this bass I just modified versus that bass, so you can hear it DI sound. You know what I'm saying? So you get an idea of what it sounds like before, and then literally what it sounds like after you do all the modifications and all that stuff, so you can make an informed decision. But this bass with the mods and all that stuff, buying the pickups for, you know, $65, $70, $199, $200 to get a customized one-off U bass. You know what I'm saying? And that's just with the little stuff I did. So I did it twice. I did it to this one right here, going all black. That one was even cheaper because I didn't buy pickups for it. So that one was like $32. Just the machine heads, the back plate, the knobs, the bridge, strings, 32. Well, the strings are probably another 20, so $50 all together to change that out, make that one dope. So um, yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this thing. Thank y'all for rocking with me, all 41. If y'all are still here, hit the like button before y'all leave. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, man. Uh, Another video coming out real soon. Till then, y'all be easy. If I can end this thing, I'm not even sure how I can end this dog thing.